Hi, this is Nathan here from Technical. Today I'll be discussing the newly released Amazon Skill Blueprints. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is go to this website, blueprints.amazon.com. That'll take you to this webpage, and as you can see, it has a list of templates ready for you to use. They have several different categories, fun and games. We can make trivia questions or some jokes or anything just to have fun with your family and friends. Learning and knowledge, you can make some quizzes, some flashcards. This is really useful for studying. You can also make Alexa just spit out random facts you give her. There's also some at-home skills you can use. These are useful for telling people where things are or giving any additional home information, for babysitters or pet sitters, all sorts of useful stuff. Right now I'm going to focus on storytelling and just show you how to make a story. Let's click the sci-fi one. Alright, now let's just click make your own. Alright, so when you come to this page, it already shows you a default story that they have. And there are several features that you can make in the story other than just the words. You can add sound effects, like this one is. You can choose from a very large variety of sound effects. You can add pauses. These tell Alexa to stop speaking for a certain amount of time that's listed here. This is useful for one, so Alexa doesn't just keep on talking and just rushes the sentences. And also adds some dramatic tension and some pauses. What's going to happen next? And now the end of the sentence. This other feature is a fill in the blank. So what happens is at the beginning of the story, Alexa will ask this question right here. Give me the name of someone in the room. And then the user will respond, say, Nathan. So then when Alexa's reading the story, whenever she came across this blank, she'll just fill it in with the word I gave her, in this case, Nathan. And it happens every time it appears in the story. Like down here, and I think that's here. There's also other blanks this toy has, like your favorite dessert and your least favorite or worst vegetable to eat. And so that's all the interactive things that you can do with it. So, you can type in your own story for fun. Hello world. To make a blank, you can go to this button here and see these are already the questions they have. But if you want to make a new one, you just say name of animal, and then I will click add blank, just like that. Alexa will ask that question. And if I add it again in a different spot in the story, let's say like down here, go back to blank, and you just click on the one you just made. Very easy, very simple. Same thing for adding a sound effect, just click on the sound effect, click on the category you want, and then click on the sound you want to add. Pauses, the same thing. 3 second, 2 second, 1 second, only half a second pause. And then finally, expressions. These are just common expressions people might say that Alexa will say with a little emphasis or character voice other than her dull robot voice. To just add some flair to the monotony of her speaking. Once you're satisfied with the way your story looks, you just go up to this button right here and click it. And this is where you come up with the name of your story. So if you want to call it My Alien Story, or call it something crazy like base. Yes. And then once you're satisfied with the name, all you have to do is create the skill. And that's it. Now that I showed you how to create your own story, let's see what my story looks like on the Echo Show. Alexa, open My Awesome Story.
Welcome back to My Awesome Story. I found a previously completed copy of your story, with all the blank words filled in. What should we do? You can say "hear the story" or fill in the blanks.
Fill in the blanks.
Welcome to My Awesome Story. This story has 3 blanks in it. To change a blank, say "Alexa, undo." Let's get started. Please say a name of someone in the room.
Zoe.
You said Zoe. Great. Now a name of an object.
Spatula.
You said spatula. Great. Last one is a name of an animal.
Wolf.
You said wolf. Are you ready to hear your story?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to hear your story?
Yes.
This is going to be a great story. I will read it to you now. My awesome story. 10,000 years ago, the intergalactic warlord Zoe of Skardog set out to find the quantum spatula. The quantum spatula was an ancient artifact of a long-forgotten advanced civilization. However, unexplainably, a massive herd of wolves suddenly trampled the intergalactic warlord to death. The universe was saved. The end. The end. Great story. What should we do next? You can say, "Hear the story again," fill in the blanks again, or quit.
Quit. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful.